Welcome to part 3 of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. We are on Kobah, and it's time to do a bit of exploring. Now, Planet Kobah is essentially your main hub of the game. It is the largest area of the game, too. Well, it's either that or Jedi, but I think Kobah beats Jedi by a hair. Kobah is huge. It's almost like the entire hemisphere of the planet. And even Ubisoft was looking at this and thought to themselves, hey, we could do this too. But slightly worse. And then Star Wars Outlaws came out. And here we are today. Now, Jeddah is just filled to the brim with mountains and cliff faces and stuff. And B1 droids, really? They're back!
Oh, trespasser.
Battle droids.
This is 9 years after the Clone Wars. What are these droids doing here? Well, there's a reason. The Bedlam Raiders.
This is a nice one.
Oh, I get it. Understood. The ship will be liberated. For the Bedlam Raiders.
Yeah, for the Bedlam Raiders.
The Bedlam Raiders. They were originally formed of many desperate bands of bandits and guns for hire, brought together by the Gen'dai Rayvis through violent and persuasive diplomacy, with an army of battle droids under their control. The Bedlam Raiders were a powerful group of marauders with a lot of firepower and feared by the inhabitants of the planet Kobah.
What has Gray's gotten himself into?
Many lieutenants of the Bedlam Raiders were given lightsabers by Rayvis, who collected several from the Jedi he killed. Ah, so he's Grievous, I see.
A new lightsaber for my collection.
Due to their great power and many resources, aided by Kobah's little importance to the Galactic Empire, the Bedlam Raiders were able to impose their will on the world without facing much opposition.
Just look at that thing. Grey sure picked an interesting place to live.
Cal Kestis here, having fought in the Clone Wars and knowing the capabilities of these battle droids, stated that the Bedlam Raiders possessed enough power to conquer a planet. As of 9 BBY, the Bedlam Raiders' main base of operations was a crash core ship of the Lucrehulk-class cargo freighter, which is basically the like that spherical thing from Episode 1. You know, that one. Or Episode 2, rather. It was the big egg-shaped ship that was on the ground.
So easy. Guard the cliff, crush the locals, look at the scenery. Nobody's getting past me, not without a blaster hole in him. I wonder if I'll get promoted for doing such a good job. Then I'll get the other droids to guard the cliff. Oh, but then I won't see the scenery. Now that's a dilemma.
Dilemma solved.
Cal, that Gart was really just there for the scenery. You didn't have to do him like that. But this first part of Kobah right here is really just exploring and getting to where Grease is, which is quite the distance away, but don't worry, you can make shortcuts for yourself just in case you want to backtrack to a safe point.
There it is! Bring it down! Another day, another droid crushed. Or maimed.
Ah shit, we got the B2s, they make a return, or as they're known as the Super Battle Droids. Now, they're a bit tougher than the standard B1s, but not by much. They have wrist rockets, and you want to watch out for those wrist rockets. You heard the man.
Droids have new masters.
But the B1 and B2 battle droids aren't the only droids in the game. Oh no. Got a whole plethora of robots trying to kill Cal. You do not want to be in this tar for a long time.
Be careful. Okay, so they explode. Good to know.
Want to be careful with these mines, make sure they don't blow up in your face, though you'll have plenty of time before they do. Use the Force to grab the explosives, then throw them into the tar.
stuck ship, huh? Tell me about it. Wish we could help.
Good old pit droid who is all the way out here on Kobah for some reason. Just took a wrong turn on Albuquerque for some reason. Speaking of wrong turn, let me go over here. What's in this crate? It is a new beard style. We just got Cal the short beard, which brings us to the customization, which strangely deep customization for a Star Wars game, I will tell you that much. You can give Cal the works. Though I don't have stuff right now, I definitely will have a lot later. But for right now, you can change his hairdo, if I can even do that. Or you can change his beard, his clothes, boots. Well, maybe not the boots, but the pants, and all that good stuff. There are even some color-coded variants to the outfits, like you can dye them however you like. Or even the facial hair. You can make Cal look like freaking Grizzly Adams. Or Adam Driver from The Force Awakens. And to this day, this is still probably the best Star Wars game for character customization. Star Wars Outlaws kind of skimped out on this. I mean, the character customizer was there, but I feel like Kay Vess in that game wasn't as detailed as Cal Kestis here. You couldn't even change her hair in that game. I hated that hairstyle for Kay Vess in Outlaws, and I couldn't even change it. Here you can change Cal's hair. So that was my nitpick. I want to take out all my frustration on this Bedlam Raider right here. Die! God damn, the combat in the double saber is so good. It is so good. And this is violent. Okay, I don't think that guy deserved to die like that. The other guy did, but not this guy.
Raiders are nothing but killers.
Which brings me to my next question of the day. What is your favorite takedown animation in Star Wars Jedi Survivor? And yes, that includes spoilers for the other forms that I have not unlocked yet. Well, for me, it's kind of a spoiler for people who haven't played it, but Kylo Ren embraces the way of the gun.
Off we go.
And some of those kill animations are my favorite in the game. And here's the attack cancel for the dual stance. Pretty nifty, you could just nope out of an attack at will anytime you want, which is something that the other forms do not have. That's a big boy. Let's fight it. Now this beast, I forgot the name. I think it was Garaka or something. But don't sleep on this guy. He is annoying, or it's rather dangerous. He's more dangerous than he is annoying. Because of that, he can throw rocks at you. And those boulders have pretty weird hitboxes. You can dodge out of the way and still get hit because, well, they explode for some reason. Nope. Cal doesn't have time for games.
You're no joke. Nice job.
Garako, so I was 90% right. I just replaced the O with an A.
Don't fall behind.
We got another health essence. You want to collect as many of those as you can to increase your health bar.
A nest. Looks like it dragged its prey back here and... We just need to find a way through here. Grease is gonna be surprised to see us, huh?
Just as long as Grease doesn't overseason the food again. Want to be careful with these creatures. They like to sneak attack you. Other than that, these things are pretty weak on their own. See what the name of the creature is called. Shiverpede. Shiverpedes, known amongst Kobah locals as Springers, have... And you can read more in the database in the pause menu. Just like with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, you scan a defeated enemy or a creature, and you'll get the name of it. Though I do like how the older games did enemy bios, mainly the Force Unleashed games, where you just automatically get the enemy bio. You don't have to scan anything. Fire Pineapple Felucian Yellow. Now, the terrarium returns in Jedi Survivor, and it's bigger and more expanded. Instead of a tiny ship that the terrarium inhabits, it is basically now a full-fledged garden. And Cal here can customize that garden. But I'll be sure to show that off in a future part. Like I said before, this is going to be an extensive journey of a playthrough, so I'm going to show off as much of the game as I can. Not 100%, but most of the settlement stuff, as well as, well, obviously the main story, because that's really what we're here for. And let's face it, I rarely 100% play through games unless the game forces that because of a good ending scenario. Jedi Survivor is not one of those.
No, you won't.
Please, no! I'll give Rayvis what I found.
Do it. Call it in. Another one down. Rayvis will want to know.
Roger, roger.
Roger this. Damn, I just love the backhand strike. That is honestly one of the more vicious moves for the single-bladed stance. Not only does it knock the enemy back and give you wiggle room, but it does a ton of damage. All the other triangle button moves don't really knock the enemy back unless if we're talking like crossguard stance. Everything else just kind of does an AoE, or if it's like the blaster stance, it just shoots, which is also useful. Oh wait, now that I think about it, the dual stance triangle button move also knocks enemies back. Or just combos them to death. I don't know which. It's just an overpowered move for dual stance.
No mercy.
Affirmative.
BX droids. Now these are the true dedicated melee class of the... Shit, I was gonna say the CIS. Not the CIS, the Bedlam Raiders in this case. They are nimble, and they are actually one of the few melee classes in the game that can use the walls to their advantage. Though it's not gonna make a difference in Cal's case, because he's just a badass.
Didn't miss these.
Commando droids, okay, that's what they were called. Still no Magna Guards though, where are they at?
What have we here? Has a Jedi come wandering into my lair?
That voice belongs to one of Rayvis's lieutenants. And he's not coming out, so something tells me that that powered up conduit right above me is what's going to open that door, and I don't have the means to open that door right now.
Slice that.
So we're going to have to come back for that, as well as that locked crate. The good thing about Jedi Survivor is that there is a fast travel feature. So any checkpoint or save point that you've discovered, you can instantly go to. However, you have to complete a story beat to unlock the fast travel.
You got me.
This is the worst trap of all time. He really should have called for backup. This guy must think he's a certain scout trooper with all the skills in the world to take down Jedi. We'll be seeing that scout trooper later. Don't you worry, that guy's a real one. In fact, if you've seen my Star Wars Battlefront 2 playthrough from a couple of years ago, you'll know this guy very well.
Hey, what have you found? You want to press it, right? Those things pack a
Alright, for
punch.
this next part right here, you want to destroy all the icky gooey stuff that's holding the platforms in place. That takes care of that issue, but there's still the problem of this ravine. But there is more black tar that's on the wall, so you need to take care of that with the bombs. The bombs will roll with you. It's kind of like proximity based, I guess. Or heat seeking, maybe. I'm guessing it's heat-seeking since it just follows Cal and nothing else. Oh, we got an explosive bomb following us. Should I call it Francesca? No, that name's not Star Wars enough. Ah, yes, I see. We shall call it Rey. Rey Skywalker. Oh my god. You know, for a bad movie, the ending was good until that part, and then everything just went bad again.
BD? BD1! Are you okay? Didn't I tell you to be more careful about who you scan? Come on. Should have left you in that rat tar nest.
You know, BD1 is so damn lucky. I think he's just indestructible at this point. I mean, let's look at it this way. BD1 actually gets a hit on Darth Vader, and Darth Vader tries to retaliate, but somebody saves BD1. That's how lucky BD is. He lived to tell the tale of getting a hit on Darth Vader. Yeah, you can make your life easier by using the bombs on the super battle droids. Anybody hear that? Wow, these droids are really deaf for some reason. Ow. I needed a new body anyway. It was 30 years out of commission. But yeah, it's interesting to see the CIS enemies come back, especially in a combat form, because there was a bit of a stretch in Star Wars where battle droids weren't in focus. It seemed like everything was more focused on the Empire versus the Rebels era, which, I mean, granted, that is the most famous era, so I get that. Or the sequel era, which is really Rebels versus Empires again with a different aesthetic, so cool, I guess. But the droids versus the clones, now that was where Star Wars was hot. You had cool designs for the clone troopers, cool designs for the droid army, and very badass ships at the same time. That was also the height of the Jedi Order right before Palpatine took over, which meant a lot of political intrigue.
Good job, BD.
Jedi turning over to the dark side, Sith Lords manipulating people, all that good stuff. Ooh, got a new scrap part for BD. Might put that on later. We shall see.
Is that? Buglings. They're a long way from Bogano. You think I can do that, BD?
Yeah, I have to bet $100 that Respawn Entertainment played Super Metroid and took the scene right out of Super Metroid. Because it's the same scenario here. Animals taught Samus how to wall jump, therefore animals teach Cal how to wall jump. Though, to be fair, the wall jump in this game is way more easy and automatic to do as opposed to Super Metroid, which I swear I cannot get the hang of the wall jump in that game. But that's besides the point. Anyway, let's see what I can get. Probably nothing for Force or Survival right now. Let's work on my lightsaber skills. I'm gonna get improved footwork, which increases the distance on the stab move. That's a single-bladed lightsaber move only. And, oh, 2-foot reflection. Now that's useful. Let's get that. It's also a single stance move. When you're deflecting blaster bolts, you can split one bolt into two, which means double the kill with one blaster. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Not a bad change of scenery. Grease's place should be around here somewhere. Yeah. Look at that.
Quite the view, ain't it? That your ship came down, Judge Gorge?
Yeah, we had some, technical problems.
Probably met the Bedlam Raiders then.
Attacked us as soon as we landed.
Glad you're okay. What y'all doing around these parts?
Looking up an old friend. Grease-dritis?
Grease? Oh, shoot, I know him. I run the stables in town. My name's Mosey.
And Cal. This is BD-1.
Why are you cute, little droid?
It's good to see a friendly face.
Likewise. Well, path seems clear from here. Shouldn't get in any trouble. Let's go looking for it. Oh, and, say hey to Domodendra when you get in town. She, doesn't take kindly to strangers.
We understand. Thanks for the advice, Mosey.
Bet.
Here's the settlement, the main hub of Jedi Survivor. This is where the canteen and all the shops are going to be at, including Doma's shop. We're going to see that in a couple of parts from now.
Hey, didn't expect to see you so soon.
Thought I'd check out the stables.
Well, these ain't it. I'm just tending Brutus here. He's an echo. Stable's down yonder in town, and if you find a beast you want saddled, drop on by.
I'll keep an eye out, Mosey. Thanks.
Can't really do anything about the mounts right now, but we'll get to that later. First off, I want to show off the workbench. Not only can you customize the lightsaber and the color, but you can customize the lightsaber itself, the condition, as well as the material. And you can customize BD-1 and pretty much almost everything else. This is a really detailed customization system. The cool thing about switching your lightsaber color is it emits a different sound depending on the color. So blue will have this distinctive hum, green will have this distinctive hum, yellow, white sounds menacing as hell. Listen. Respawn, I'm impressed. No other Star Wars game puts that amount of detail into their lightsabers like that, even down to the sound. And, man, guys, actually, now it's hard to pick a lightsaber color. I usually go with green or purple because those are my favorite lightsaber colors, but I don't know. The cyan one sounds menacing, and so did the white and the magenta one. I'm gonna go with cyan for now. It's close enough to the standard blue, but it's a lighter shade, so I guess it's different. Maybe. I mean, it's just blue anyway.
Been a long time. Maybe he knows where the others ended up. Seer stuck in the past. Barren wandering. Ancient history.
Who's the stranger?
You don't look like no raider to me.
Quick, just act useless.
Easy. We're not looking to cause any trouble. Where's the cantina?
Right over there, newcomer.
You can't miss it.
Huh?
So long.
They don't have to act too useless, they just are. Anyway, let's go into the cantina and rest.
Think you can pull a fast one on us?
It was all just a misunderstanding!
Hey! Let him go.
That we cannot do. This thing sold us a priceless relic. The key we have been searching for. Except, of course, it's fake!
I thought it was the real deal, Rayvis. Honest.
Oh. I believe you. But mistakes like these cannot be tolerated. Let this be a reminder of what happens when you cross the Bedlam Raiders! Kill him.
Oh, no! No!
Enough. Walk away.
A Jedi. Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
Nice hit. Pretty fancy moves.
Impressive.
Next time you want to pick a fight, you go through us.
What a delight to see one of your kind in action after all these years. Noble Jedi Knight, if you stay your hand, I shall withdraw in peace. Be seeing you.
This is him, Doma! This is the one who stood up to the Bedlam Raiders!
All right, that's enough, Turgle. Turgle, get over here.
Yes.
You're Doma?
Well, yes, I am. You got a name, Jedi?
I'm Cal. This is BD-1. We'd, appreciate it if you kept this quiet.
Well, out here on the frontier, only way we survive is by sticking together.
That's right.
You didn't have to step in just now, but you did.
Yes, you did.
Turgle, shut it. We'll keep your secrets safe. Cal, I'm sure we could both benefit from it.
Thanks.
Look at Cal making some fast friends. He's moving up in the world. Anyway, that was Zeke we just took down. He's one of Rayvis's henchmen, or goons, or lieutenants, whatever you want to call him. And the man himself, Rayvis, is a Gen'dai. What the Gen'dai are these really buff purple alien with regenerative powers. And tentacles. Wow, that was actually not a bad song, Monk. I'll give it to you on that one.
Potential customer. What'll it be?
Nothing. Thanks.
Oh, well, that's a mistake.
I'm looking for an old friend. 4 arms. Hairy. Big mouth.
Ow! Vertically challenged? You can come out now, old boy. The coast is clear.
I tell you, Monk, the Bedlam Raiders are gonna be the end of this town. We got no hope. Zero. Zilch. Nothing. How you doing, BD? Wait a minute. Cal. Cal, just get over here, you son of a bogling. Oh, it's been a while. I missed you, kid.
Hey.
Let me look at you. You look terrible.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, Grease.
Hey, are you taking care of him? Are you taking care of the Mantis?
Well, we ran into some trouble on our last job.
What sort of trouble?
The Imperial kind.
Oh, I should have guessed. They've been creeping around Kobah too lately.
Gyro's burnt out on the Mantis. We'll need your help to get moving again.
Yeah, sure, whatever you need. Come on, grab some seat. Listen, Monk, get my friend something special to drink.
Refreshments. One slippery monk coming right up.
Welcome to Pyloon Saloon, the finest dive this side of Zeltros.
Yeah, your description didn't do it justice.
Here's sand in your eye.
Monk and I picked it up from the previous owner through a, well...
He caught a fatal case of blaster poisoning courtesy of the Bedlam Raiders.
We've been introduced. You okay, Grease?
Oh, yeah, sure. As long as I don't have anything they need. Hey, what happened to the Mantis?
Oh, we are on Coruscant, gathering intel for Saw Gerrera. Things got bad. Only 2 of us made it out. Everything I'm doing feels pointless. The Empire's only growing stronger. Things, haven't been the same since the team split up.
Yeah, hey, we had some good times, didn't we, huh? Me, you, the Space Witch, Seer. Have you talked to her lately?
Marin's always on the move, exploring new places, making new friends.
I was talking about Seer.
No. It's been a while. You?
Well, her credits helped us get this place off the ground, but she hasn't visited yet. She's very busy with this new project. Hey, Cal. Why don't you relax a little before we fix the Mantis? The galaxy can wait a couple hours.
Well, we should probably get moving as soon as we finish up.
I got a spare room down in the basement made up especially for you. You should check it out.
All right. Thanks, Grace. You've been working here for a while?
A while. Though I'd hardly call it working. You see, that would imply we had regular customers.
Shame. This place has potential.
And that's the story I keep telling myself, Sport. That's the story.
You don't look like a raider.
What gave it away?
No blaster in my face, no spilling drinks and shouting bloody murder. Oh, cute droid, too.
That's BD1. I'm Cal.
About dang time we had some new faces in town. I'm Zig, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Let's chat later. Keep walking, slick.
Suit yourself.
She's going to be important later. But Pylon Saloon here is going to be your chill out spot.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Is there a problem?
I could have sworn I heard you stirring up a raider-sized problem just outside.
I didn't start that fight.
Well, it certainly seems you finished it.
This is where your garden's going to be, as well as the aquarium. Yeah, you can also collect fish in this game. And there's also this mini game called Holo Tactics. Now, this is not the same game from Episode 4 A New Hope, but it is a similar concept.
Wow. Grease really outdid himself. Kobah's pretty far from the nearest trade route. Looks like Grease makes do with salvage. Force is with me.
Alright, let's rest up and see where we go from here.
Let's keep moving, buddy. My old scrapper outfit. Why did Grease keep this? I know. Creepy.
You said it, Cal, not me. He is creepy.
He talks to his plants. Let's check this out later. I really need some rest.
Good God, stop watching me in my sleep.
Still talking in your sleep, huh?
Guess some things never change.
Weirdo.
Hairball. Thanks for letting me crash here.
Of course. Why do you think I've kept your stuff around all these years? I was hoping you'd stop by and maybe take a break.
We both know what happens when I stay in one place too long. You said there's a spare gyro around here somewhere?
We've got plenty of time to fix the madness. You are what I want to talk about.
I'm fine. Sooner we get moving, the better.
And then what? You're gonna go find some trouble with Saw Gerrera?
Maybe. Yeah, one of us has to keep fighting.
That's funny. That's the exact same thing you said the day we all split up.
Yeah, because Listen. I know you all had your reasons for leaving. But walking away isn't an option for me. I have to hold the line.
And where's that gotten you, Cal? I wish things were different, but you keep losing people. And you yourself said that the Empire's growing stronger every day. Now maybe it's time for you to be something more than a lightsaber. Think about yourself. Settle down, find a home.
What? Home, Grease. There is no home. Home was the Order. It was my teacher. It was everyone I lost. What does their sacrifice mean if I go and I just give up and stick my head in the sand?
I know you were dealt a bad hand, but you gotta take it from me. Somebody who had to learn the hard way. You gotta know when to walk away from a rigged game. Otherwise, you are gonna end up losing something you could never replace. All right. I want to show you something. This is a smuggler's tunnel. It came with the cantina. Now you go ahead and look. I keep a lot of spare parts down there. I'm sure you'll be able to find whatever you need to get the Manus up and running.
Thanks. I appreciate all this.
Kyle, can I tell you one thing? It's really good seeing you again.
Yeah, you too. Grease. I'll think about what you said.
Hey, watch your step down there. Be careful. I definitely have a pest problem.
That's going to do it for part 3 of Jedi Survivor. Stick around for when things get weird and we find this ancient droid from a time long before the Empire. Let's talk to Grease again real quick.
What's Seer's Halleck set doing here?
I don't remember. After we all split up, I was unpacking it. There it was.
Maybe she was hoping you'd learn.
No, thank you.